gentlemen, Justin Plummer here, joined by Jay Worth. It's the IWC's 200 show, and tonight we are starting with Retro Reunion.
The opening contest is a singles contest scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring at this time, he is accompanied to ringside by Marshall the Bull, weighing in at 215 pounds. Let's bring out Ozone Gambino, and this time, Gambino!
And Jay Worth, some familiar faces here, former 5-time IWC Tag Team Champions, the Gambino brothers. But tonight, we're going to see Nice Guy Mickey in singles competition. Joe's in my trunk, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. I apologize. Hey, it could be a good thing.
Good point. Oh, hold on.
Hey, some things never change with you, huh? Some things never change. Hey, it's good to have you back, but you gotta earn your keep again to be here. Good luck.
Oh. Baby bull, Marshall Gambino seems to be leading.
We've seen a new side of Marshall the Bull lately, and maybe a little animosity there between the Gambino brothers. Strongest and toughest man in the IWC today. A man who just last month took John McChesney to the limit, only losing because Justin Lamar got involved with brass knuckles. But Asylum has been on a roll as of late in the IWC.
Lord, if I would have paid brass knuckles for him, I'd worry that I'd ruin my brass knuckles. That's going to be like trying to wrestle a whiskey barrel.
Yeah, this guy's he's going to be close to 300 pounds, but we'll see. Now, Mickey Gambino is returning tonight, but he has not been out of action. He's actually been wrestling in North Carolina, so he's in the best shape of his life. We should see really good competition here tonight. No ring rust on either of these men at all.
Mickey, known for a long time as a guy with a violent temper. If I'm Asylum, I'm looking to exploit that. I've watched Mickey. I mean, it's not too often you see someone dwarf Nice Guy Mickey, but right now Asylum definitely has the size advantage.
A huge size advantage, and Asylum guy who's actually dabbled in the WWE before coming here to the IWC. We'll see if he uses any of that experience to take on the IWC vet, the man returning tonight, Mickey Gambino.
I want to point out Marshall has stayed at ringside, and he is watching. As we pointed out, he told Mickey, you got to earn your keep if you're coming back.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see Marshall actually out here because in the last several months, he's asked that we not refer to him as Marshall Gambino, but rather Marshall the Bull, who wanted to drop the Gambino name. So we'll see how things play out here. Asylum almost using his own momentum against him there.
That could have been disastrous for Mickey if he hit, and that could have been disastrous for Asylum if not. Could have been disastrous for the ring either way.
How about this crowd, Jay Worth? Strongly backing Asylum. Asylum, a guy that was kind of tied to John McChesney in the bar for a little bit, but it looks like he's won over the crowd with his dominant performances of late, and I can't say I blame the fans for backing him.
Oh yeah, these mouth breathers love to see some big guy.
Mouth breathers.
Oh, look at them. Good Lord. It's like they lost some sort of genetic lottery.
Not everybody can win. And here we go. The chase is on.
And there's veteran experience.
Absolutely.
Pull him out of the ring, and as he's coming back in, put the boots to him.
Shoulder to the midsection. That's something you want to do to a big man like Asylum when his weakness may be his stamina. If you can knock that wind out of him from the beginning, you've already got that advantage. And Mickey Gambino is doing that, showing the experience that he's got picked up down there in North Carolina.
So you're saying if you were wrestling him, that'd be your strategy, try and take out his win?
I would try. If I were wrestling Asylum, I would probably call a priest. Oh my God, the ring has shifted. Get the ring crew out. And only a 1 after that. We're going to have to tighten the ropes after that.
And let's not forget how tough Nice Guy Mickey is. I'm pretty sure they would have been picking my spleen out of the 3rd row after that. Mickey up at 1. Begs him off. He gets a second and then just starts laying into him. This is what Nice Guy Mickey... Oh, wait. And Marshall... A classic Gambino move, and Marshall not doing his end of it.
Wow. See, like I said, Marshall lately has been trying to separate himself from that Gambino persona, and maybe that's actually what he's going to fall through.
It doesn't matter how well-defined your pecs are, that hurts. You ever taken an open-handed chop?
I unfortunately have. And I've cried every single time.
There's open hands to the face, and there goes Nice Guy Mickey. Outside the ring on the apron. Oh, smart move. Pull him over the ropes.
Yeah, for being a nice guy, Mickey Gambino's not really fighting this one too clean, is he?
No, why would he? Maybe you're not familiar with the Gambino Brothers Moving Company. They had no problem doing whatever it took to win. There's a reason he's a 5-time champion. And it's because he was willing to do whatever it took to get the championship 5 times.
Respect that or not, sometimes there's the cover, and just a number 1 count. And the power of Asylum, that's what you see. That's why you got to wear this guy down, because if you don't, he's going to use his strength, and he will outpower anybody in this locker room.
If I were in the ring with him, I would probably look to hit him with a hammer. Possibly a stick with a nail in it, but ideally I'm looking for some form of hammer.
Any type of weapon, Hunger Games style, whatever you got to do, get it done.
Not only was that a thumb to the eye, that was a thumb to the eye right in front of the ref that he is now celebrating.
And see, Troy Davis should do something about that, but we don't want to see disqualifications. It's a 200 show. Let's let these guys go at it tonight.
And Marshall, fist clinch.
Here we go. Now we're going to see Marshall. Wait a minute. I was just going to say we're about to see Marshall Gambino go back to his roots.
Marshall the Bull keeping it clean. And Nice Guy Mickey, I can tell, not thrilled about it. But he has to keep his eye on who's beating the crap out of his chest at the moment. He keeps that up, he'll have a chipped nipple. Oh! You may not know this, Justin. No give in the ring. That part of the ring, hardest part of the ring.
If Joe Dombrowski taught me anything, even though he's in the back of my trunk as we speak, that is the hardest part of the ring. I'll never forget it.
A nice cravat with some knees. Good neck breaker.
Another 1 count only, again, keep your eye on this. Only a 1 count still. After the beating that Mickey Gambino has already given out, still not able to even get a 2 count on Asylum.
Both guys chock full of resiliency. If I'm Mickey, I might start looking for that hammer I was talking about.
Maybe a sledgehammer, maybe a gun here at a certain point. Asylum seems indestructible. I gotta say this though, the last time I saw Mickey Gambino in the NWC, he was not this put together. He's been doing some working out in North Carolina. He's not too small himself. There, exactly my point. The cover, and he's got a 2 count now. He's using that newfound power to his advantage.
I would say he's probably... Thank you. I would say he's probably put on 40 pounds of muscle since I've last seen him. He is big.
You're telling me he's going to go up top now?
The high-flying aerialist, Nice Guy Mickey. That's something I never thought I would say.
Yeah, he doesn't look too comfortable up there. He's got to hurry up. I don't know what he's wasting time for.
Oh!
That'll shift a few vertebrae. The straps are down. Asylum's ready to go. And Marshall still. Look at this. Lifting the dead weight of Mickey Gambino.
Call a doctor, preferably Wagner, because that's all she wrote. Asylum showing why he has been running a rampage through IWC.
And you see why the fans are backing him. A dominant performance by Asylum. Jay Worth, I'm telling you, keep your eyes on this man. He's only getting bigger and stronger. stronger every time we see him. And tonight, he took out one of the best in IWC history.
I got to give it to nice guy Mickey. I probably would have been done after that splash in the corner. He kept getting up.
Hang on a minute. We got Marshall now. Marshall coming into the ring. Let's see the dynamic between the two Gambino brothers has not been typical tonight. Let's see what happens here.
I don't know if you can tell, but that seems like sarcastic clapping, Justin.
Marshall and Mickey, legendary IWC tag team. Wait a minute here. Hey.
There's the frustration. You don't want to make him mad.
No, they'll work it out. They're the Gambino brothers. They're five-time champions. They're going to work it out.
Marshall is not happy. Mickey is not happy.
Wow.
Whoa! Shame on the ramp! Marshall the Bull is having none of it.
If there was never any doubt before, tonight is the night you have seen the death of Marshall Gambino and the birth of Marshall the Bull.